Hey guys! So recently we went book shopping at Kinokuniya and we bought a bunch of books. So I thought of just sharing a book haul here with you guys. So stay tuned. The first book is The Miracles of the Namiya General Store. It's written by Keiko Higashino and it is translated by Sam Bett. So this is based in Japan, and as you can see from the artwork, it's so simple but yet it's so pretty to look at. It seems like it's based in, a small village in Japan. So yeah, this is the first book, and this is about a life-changing experience of three delinquents who recently just robbed a store and ended up in this abandoned general store. I'm not sure whether it's a hideout or they're just, taking a breather there. And because it's abandoned, so you wouldn't expect anyone to visit. So they have like a mail slot in the at the door, and out of nowhere a letter drops in through the mail slot, and the letter is a simple request of asking for advice. So these three people, they just suddenly thought of taking the role of the former kind-hearted shopkeeper from this abandoned store and just give advices through the letters. And that is the premise of the story. It's really interesting. It's not something that I've heard about. I guess that's why I'm really excited to read this book. So the next one is also by an Asian writer. So the next one is Cursed Bunny. Look at that. That's really cute. And the back is a hand, apparently, and some pills and a ring. Okay, so this is written by Bora Chung, and it is a Korean author. It is translated by Anton He. Okay, so Cursed Bunny is a collection of short stories based on the modern society, but it's told through the horrors or like the fantasy realm. Those elements come together to portray or to tell a story of what's going on with the modern society. So this book is really interesting. My husband already read, I think, halfway through, and he said it's really good. So I'm really looking forward to it, because it's also another thing that is different, because I love that it is a story that we can relate to, because it's the current modern society, but it's through horrors or fantasy element, which is really cool. And I'm curious as how the author put those together. So the next book is called Ghosted by Emily Barr. This is really interesting because, okay, it's ghosted, right? So there's two meanings to ghosted, meaning, you just been abandoned. And the other is, well, I don't know if it's like a ghost story. I'm not sure. I don't know whether it's paranormal. But it says here that a girl and a guy met at some place. And so they have a connection. And they exchanged numbers, but when the girl called him, there's no answer, and she thought that he ghosted her. But when she go to the same place where they met, she sees him again, and he behaved like nothing is wrong, like they've never met, or like the behavior is different from when they met the first time. So I'm not sure whether it's paranormal. But it is really interesting. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, I mean, the guy is like, it's transparent, so maybe he's a ghost. I'm not sure, but I'm really looking forward to it. The next book is A Mosque in the Jungle by Othman Walk, and it is edited by Amy Sheng, and I think it is a local author. The reason I got this book is because I've been wanting to get this book since last year when it came out, and I've heard about this book, and it's just a collection of ghost stories. He's supposed to be like a literary genius in terms of horror, so I'm really looking forward to it. It's just as simple as a collection of ghost stories, and I'm looking forward to get scared. The next book is Hummingbird Salamander by Jeff Vandermeer, the author to the Southern Reach trilogy. This is not my book. This is my husband's. He chose this book. I'm I'm not sure what to really think about this book because it sounds funny and weird because, okay, so the protagonist, Jane Smith, she received an unexplained envelope with a key of a storage unit in it. So when she goes to the unit, there is a taxidermy hummingbird in there, as well as directions to a taxidermy salamander. So as she goes about this treasure hunt, she realizes that her family is in danger. So yeah, like I said, weird, but you know, it's really different. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna read this, but from the gist I probably would because it's very weird and I like weird. So yeah. The next book is Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. I've read this, the first book, Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I really enjoyed it, so I decided to get this book because also there's a cat there. I think it's the same concept about the time traveling cafe, but I'm not sure how the author expands it. So so it doesn't see much at the back. So I'm looking forward to it because I've read the first book. So yeah, this is the other book, Before the Coffee Gets Cold, Tales from the Cafe. The next book is also by a Japanese author, A Quiet Place, Seichu Matsumoto, and it is translated by Louise Hill Kawai. Okay, so this is, I think, a thriller. So it's about a couple. So the wife died of a heart attack, which supposedly not supposed to be surprising because she had that before, I think. And but what is surprising to the husband is her dad was not at home because she's usually a homebody. She doesn't go out. She only goes out twice a week for haiku meetings, and she's found it in a small shop. Which has a hotel nearby that upon investigation the husband thinks or believes that the late wife has a double life. So yeah, that's interesting. Interesting enough for me to pick this book. And yep, a mystery thriller that I am looking forward to. Alright, the next book is a book that I really want to get because I recently read a book by him, Home Before Dark. It is Riley Sager. Okay, so The House Across the Lake, and I read Home Before Dark by him, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 5 stars, and so obviously I need to get this one as well. So The House Across the Lake is about a recently widowed actress. She wanted an escape, so she went to her family's lake house. There, as she was chilling, she caught the attention or the neighbors across the lake caught her attention, and I don't know, out of nowhere suddenly there's a detective sitting at the table and she has a man gagged and bound in her basement. So I don't know how interesting that can be, so like how more interesting it can be. So yeah, this is a book that I definitely look forward to and I cannot wait to read it. The next one is The People on Platform 5. Yep, People on Platform 5 by Claire Pooley. So this is really interesting. I know I keep saying interesting, that's why I bought books. So it's like, you imagine when you are on a public transport, you're alone and you look, people watch and you sort of assume what kind of life they have, like what kind of person that is. Like maybe that guy is a businessman who has a double life of a spy agent or something like that. So this book exactly what I just explained, what I just described. So the protagonist, she makes assumptions of the people that she always see on the platform 5, but they've never spoken to each other until an incident where one of the people that she always sees on the platform choke on a grape, and then someone that she also always watch helped out, and and it created a chain reaction, and so when her life falls apart, I don't know how these people come together and just be part of her life. I mean, look at the whole artwork hedgehog, the pigeons on here. I mean, this is a really cool cover that it sort of really just attracted me, and also the gist attracted me, so I just had to get this book. Okay, so the last book is just for fun because Halloween is coming and I just want to improve on my doodles. I'm not really a good artist, but yeah, so I bought these how to draw monsters and other scary stuff. It's really fun. I looked through it and it's a step by step. It's really cute and it's just nice, just in time for Halloween, which is soon, right? August, September, October. Yeah, it's soon. It's definitely soon. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to improving my doodles. So that is all of my books. That is the end of the book haul. So yeah, that is all. I just thought of sharing the books that I bought. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this little book haul. And I will be back next week, I think, for the unplugged book box, for the August box, because I literally just received it like an hour ago. And yeah, I haven't opened it, so it'll be a surprise to me as well. So thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!